I wish everything I touch would turn to gold.
Might just get a Jew.
Can't stop, man.
Yo, once again, it's your boy Chicago Shugg, Chicago Hood Radio. We back with another interview. This time we got a special motherfucking guest, a motherfucking leader, entrepreneur, trendsetter, motherfucking the best to ever do it, the best to ever did it. The first nigga who started this business when shit was going crazy back in the 90s. You see what I'm saying? He knew he was smart. He knew to copyright his shit. He knew to get out here wherever he needed to be to sell his shit. Hey man, tell these people who the fuck you is, bro.
Oh man, gratitude, Big Shugg, man. My name Jerome, man, the Wild Hunters, the real Wild Hunter dude. Not these other cats who doing stuff on the side, trying to be cute, wolf and fat mouth and all that other good stuff. It's me, man. So yeah, we out here on the 119th doing our thing, making it happen under a tent. No, I ain't in no plush storefront down on Michigan Avenue in Hyde Park. We out here in the 100's where it's real. The struggle is real.
You hear me?
No doubt.
So man, we just gonna get these people to know you real fast, you know what I'm saying, if they don't know what's going on, because you've been a staple in the community for a long time since I was a little boy.
No doubt.
Man, go ahead and tell them you know what I'm saying, where you founded the name, you know what I'm saying, where you got it from, you know what I'm saying, all that.
No question. The Wild Hunters came from the area, man, from back in the, I want to say late 80s. Cats debated, they argued, but back from when I know, he started saying Wild Hunters in the late 88, 89, all the way up to the present, man. And I'm not going to sit here in front and say I'm the first one that coined the phrase Wild Hunters. But like you said, we was the first ones to trademark it and own the rights to use it for what we doing today. And so, yeah, man, we out here live, man. That's how I eat, that's how I get it. But again, Wild Hunters wasn't the first dude to coin the phrase, but was the first dude to trademark and lock the name down and make it an official brand. So for all you cats saying, won't nobody give you a break, ain't nobody, man, if won't nobody give you a job, you got to create you a job.
Exactly,
and
exactly.
That's what I'm on.
And you did that back when that shit wasn't even, that was like, it wasn't even thought of, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it was thought of on another higher scale due to, you know what I'm saying, like you said, high-end stores and shit like that.
Right.
But as far as black entrepreneurs coming up, they had no clue to that. So man, we salute you on that, man, because this brand is definitely a staple in the community, bro. Like, I would never pass this motherfucker up and not stop to say what's up or buy something or do something.
Man, and you one of the few. Because, again, and I appreciate that, as much love and gratitude. When we started back in 98, you're right, wasn't nobody repping their hoods. Nobody. But I encourage my man from Inglewood, he doing his thing. Cats on the low end. Man, shout out to y'all. Do your thing. I don't know, I'm waiting on somebody on the west side to go ahead and pull it in K-Town. You know what I mean? Because we all we got at the end of the day. All this fighting with each other over what? Nothing.
Exactly.
You know, come together so we can have something. And that was my discussion with you earlier, bro, about we need more black business owners in the community.
Elaborate on that, big dog.
Well, I say that because of our spending power. If we spend $1 trillion every year, if you got more black businesses, then that trillion can get to circulate in our community longer. Okay? The Asians at the top of the list where the dollar circulate the longest, about 30 days. Then the Jews come in second, where the dollar stay about a week. All right? With us, I'll say this, a police shift is longer than a dollar circulating in our neighborhood.
Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
The police shift, when When they started 70 in their 4, man, the dollar done left came, been spent, and it's gone out of our community by the time they shift over with. And that's because we don't have enough black-owned businesses in the community to circulate the dollar. That's why niggas sticking each other up, hitting each other upside the head, instead of going inside our brilliant mind that God gave us and figure out, man, how, cause, I mean, look, we created the pyramids. It ain't the only thing we did. We, indigenously as a people, we figured out using copper pipes break down bacteria in water naturally. That's why we didn't get sick like the Europeans did using clay pipes. That's the type of mind we got. But we reduced ourselves, like my man Nas said. The problem is we started thinking like the colonists, but it took a Noble Drew Ali to bring onto us the consciousness. So we just got to get back to a conscious state, man, even with business, we're bringing our children up, man. With everything about us, we got to be conscious across the board, bro. Okay, so now with that being said, man, because you kind of summed it up a little bit, but explain the importance of being an entrepreneur, a black entrepreneur. Okay. You know what I'm saying? That's trying to come up and really get his brand heard. No doubt. What were some of the obstacles that you had to endure? Oh, man, well, first of all, the biggest obstacle was to get our people to buy into that this is real. You know, this wasn't no just fly-by-night type thing. And when you say entrepreneur, I always think about what's the definition of entrepreneur. One who's willing to risk to gain a profit. I'm going to say it again. One who's willing to take a risk just to gain a profit. So I said, man, that sounds like anybody that sell dope out here. You go bag up an ounce or 8 ball, whatever it is, you taking a risk trying to get all of that work off without getting popped, without getting tricked on, or without getting stuck up. Oh man, you got to cop and sell that shit. Get it to where you got to take it to all. You get what I'm saying? So I done took all the risk out and said, man, I could take a few $100s, buy some hoodies, go inside again this mind that God gave me, and start creating. And the people say, man, I love it. I want to cop some of this. So that's entrepreneurship. It got its ups and it got its downs. But the biggest thing, if you love what you do and do what you love, man, the money gonna come. The peace of mind already there. I can easily pack up and go get a job and work with trying to help these shorties, which I'm gonna get back to that, but on my terms. But right now, man, I'm at peace, bro, under a tent. Straight up. Definitely. No, what was some of the classic colors and materials? Well, I'm gonna say this, the rule of thumb with the material was, I don't sell nobody nothing I wouldn't wear. So I ain't going down, you know, in Jewtown trying to get something real cheap, because Jewtown don't even exist no more. I ain't going to get something for $1 and then come out here and try to charge 50 for it. And I know when you wash it, it's going to tear up. So, and by the way, I had to stay away from certain colors. I had to stay away from certain, because of the gang culture in Chicago, I was socially responsible not to put, I just after 21 years was able to put black and blue on the shirt, or red and black. You know what I mean? So I was real mindful of that. I just was able to put something with stars on it, and that's because it's the Chicago flag. You know what I mean? Because the misconception was when we first started, or we had to overcome, that Wild 100's was only for GDs. And we like, nah, bro, this for anybody that want to rep where they from. Whether you a Stone, you a Foe, Vice Lord, whatever, BD, it didn't matter. As long as you want to represent the land and the people thereof, this for you. And we even got people that ain't from the 100's to say, man, we love what y'all doing, bro. Keep up the great work. You know what I mean? So those are the things that we had to overcome initially in the beginning. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so now let's talk about the designs, man. How I see you got a lot of crafty designs, man. Like how you just come up with the designs like this? And these are designs that, you know what I'm saying, I've never seen nowhere before. No doubt. You know what I'm saying? It don't look like you bid it from nowhere, none of that. Like, how you come up with these designs, man? Well, you know, being from Chicago, man, you got to stay on top of your game, man. And we just, the design, again, come from the brilliant mind. You know, anything is a possible idea. I remember I made a shirt looking at a $1 bill. What up, boy? I remember making a design off the $1 bill, the seal. The G stands for Chicago, all right? So when I saw that, I took the G out, put 100's, and then put Wild Wild on it, and boom, it went from there, man. So anything is a possible idea as long as your mind is open to be creative. Anything is a possible idea, no doubt. Okay,
Now let's talk about the hood and the love you get, man. Because I see a lot of people, man. Even when I mention the name Rome or Wild Hunters or whatever, man, you know what I'm saying? I get nothing but like standing ovations and hand claps and pats on backs. Like, man, tell me how it make you feel that the hood showing you so much love. Because you know, it's a lot of people that just can't. We gonna be real. It's a lot of people in Chicago that just can't do this. Set up a tent and be out here sun up, sun down, whatever it may be. Elaborate on that, man. Well, tell me how you feel about the love from the hood.
Oh, first of all, it's an honor, man, you know, for the hood to salute me. And just the time I put in the hood, man, and the change that happened, it was real. One thing about the hood, real recognized real. And I never left the hood. I never, you know, went bougie or corporate or none of that, man. And I think the hood love that, and they appreciate that, to keep it real, man, and stay gully with it. But at the same token, just having something that's tasteful, something that's classy, something that people like. And I, even in the streets, man, I always was a fair dude, man. Was never no cutthroat nigga. That's one of the main reasons I could rotate around and don't need a whole crowd of niggas with me. Again, because I never was a cutthroat dude, man. I treated you the way I wanted to be treated. And even if you didn't understand that concept, I just got away from it. And I'm like that still to this day. I just move around, let you do you. So yeah, the hood been definitely showing love, man. And I think as long as I continue to be wrong, the hood gonna continue to show love. And even my haters that ride past, oh, I'll be back, and never come back. I already know what that is.
Definitely, we no definitely doubt. Deal with that same thing, man.
No
for real,
doubt.
no lie.
Without question.
All right, so let's go to a more difficult question, man, because this something I elaborate. Well, I talk with people about Chicago violence and the violence that's going on, man. Because you know, you sticking out here while a lot of shit going on. You know what I'm saying? But see, that ain't nothing but the hedge and the blessing and the grace, man. So, what's your take on this violence that's going on out here?
Well, first of all, it's all set up by design with the Chicago Police Department. It ain't no secret. They police differently over here than they do Mount Greenwood. All right? Point in case, if you report a shooting over here, they want to ask you 50 million questions. But this violence is all set up by design, man. I think the police chief, have to sit down with us and come up with some strategies. Let us put our heads together. These young men who's committing the shootings and the crimes are mainly young men who are either A, out of school or dropped out, or B, unemployed.
Hold on, let me stop right there, because you said the police chief. Hey man, these people, we right now just came out of down there almost a month school strike, and where they couldn't come to a fucking agreement.
Right.
So coming to an agreement with this violence that's going on, that kind of go over my head, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Go finish, man.
And let me say this, man. Violence has been an age-old institution that dated back in slavery. And even if you see in the movie Django Unchained, where they fought each other to the death. So violence was a way that they used to get us in line. So what these young brothers are doing, again, being colonized, are emulating the behavior of the oppressor. You know, like Brother Malcolm said, who taught you to hate yourself? You know what I mean? He your enemy, or he the op, because he live on the next block. He don't live on your block. Come on, man. So that's why I go back to the old African proverb, each one teach one. And, man, that's why violence is perpetuating. And I think that's another reason going back with the love, because, man, a lot of people don't know, when I shut my store down in Roseland back in 09, I started working with some of the most at-risk young men in the city of Chicago right after Darian Albert was killed. And I worked at Finger High School. Man, I done worked at Robeson. Man, I done worked all over. So a lot of these shorties identify with me from being in the school and me making them go to class. So now, shorty, you ain't finna be no bum, or you ain't finna drop out, or you think you're gonna be a shooter all your life. Man, that's over with. So again, real recognize real. But to get this violence, the OGs gotta come out, man, and not just be concerned about theirs, and grab these shorties who hurt. A lot of this is done because they hurting, man. Ain't never had nobody to take them to the show or take them downtown to Ronnie's Steakhouse. You know what I mean? I do that with my kids. But these kids who don't have that, that's missing that, man, they angry. And somehow, some way, they managed to get pistols in their hand with this anger that ain't being channeled. Mike Tyson was the same way with Costamato. He grabbed Mike Tyson and channeled that anger into the ring and made him a heavyweight champion by the time he was 20. So we got to do the same thing in Chicago, get these shorties and channel that energy somewhere else, man. And not shooting at one another because the nigga don't look like you. In essence, he do. Yeah, he's struggling like you. He come from where you come from. So, yeah, that's what had to happen to curb this violence. That's just one component. Yeah.
Okay, so that's definitely a component, man, because back when I was coming up, like you say, man, we had youth centers, we had the Boys and Girls Club, we had the YMCA, we had all type of after school programs. Plus, we just had parents and other adults like you that cared enough to take, you know what I'm saying, the shorty somewhere, teach them something, not just give them no money, you know what I'm saying, teach them something so they can, you know what I'm saying, be equipped with another type of tool in life instead of the tool that's on their waist. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, that's definitely commendable.
No doubt.
Or you or what you doing with these shorties, you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have to talk in depth about, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on with the shorties, man, because we interested in that, and we interested in that, pardon me, and Go TV, because we love uplifting the youth, pardon me, as well as the community.
No doubt, no doubt. And man, I love what you're doing, man. Let me say that with Go TV, man. You doing your thing, man, because most young brothers your age, man, again, they out here perpetuating the nonsense. You know, they out here popping pills, drinking Remy, smoking blunts, trying to see who they got enough courage now that they high and drunk to shoot at. And now your judgment off, and a 7-year-old little girl got hit yesterday in Little Village because some clown think he tough but ain't tough, man. Straight up.
But see, that come back to, but see, and that's thank you for that, man. I appreciate that, man. That mean a lot coming from you, because you know I looked up to you for years, even when you wasn't having the, you know what I'm saying, you was always doing your thing, even back when you had the blazer and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
No doubt.
But it come back to what you was saying, man. Using your brain, bro. See, I woke up one morning, man. I'm like, man, listen, man. I done used everything out here to sell to try to come up. Let me try to use my brain. That's all profit, bro. When you use your brain, listen, y'all, when you use your fucking brain, bro, that shit is all profit, bro. You ain't got to go to the cop, man. You don't need no fucking plug.
No doubt.
Your brain is the plug, bro.
No doubt. No doubt. And you know, again, the brain got 86 billion neurons up there. 86 billion. So you mean tell me I'm gonna waste them neurons on following somebody else? Seeing somebody else do the goofy and I'm gonna follow them, monkey see, monkey do. Then I end up in the joint, ain't nobody coming to see me, ain't nobody. Them shorties that killed Lil Yummy, now they grown. It was sad, 20 years later they had to do an interview that nobody reached for them. They was told they was gonna get lawyers, don't worry about nothing, we gonna make sure your family. Man, them cats didn't get nothing but a gang of time. A gang of time. And we got a shorty who lost his life at 11 years old. Peace be upon Lil Yummy, man. It's all this stuff a facade. It's an illusion until we go inside our brain. When you went inside your brain, little bro, and you had a paradigm shift. You said, wait a minute, I'm insane because I keep doing the same thing and think I'm going to get a different result. Your paradigm shift came, and boom, Go TV, you right here on 119 doing this interview. That's real.
Definitely.
That's real.
All right. You know, it's kind of cold out here, you know what I'm saying? I know we out here grinding. You know, the hustlers only come out in the cold, baby. Man, that's why we out here, baby. Man. Hey, but look, though. Go ahead and shout out your future endeavors if you feel like, if you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
shout out your contacts, shout out your your social media. Shout out all that, bro.
No doubt, man. Well, first of all, man, again, brother, gratitude for having me. Look for us next year, man, to pop a store real soon. Somewhere in the area, possibly on 119. My Facebook plug is the original Wild 100's, or I'm even under the name J Moss. You can check me out and be looking real soon, man, for my online store with wildwild100s.com. Be looking for that real soon, and you'll be able to make your purchases online, especially my out-of-town people who want to represent but can't get here to get the merch. Man, we gonna get it to you. One love, straight up. And I'm also plugged with Hands Around the 100's, which is a non-for-profit 5013C organization. Big ups to my man D-Ice. Big up to my man Baba, JB, and Bob Love. We all in this together, man. We in it to win it, man. We in it to win it. So that's what we got coming real soon.
Yep.
One love.
Hey man, but I just heard you saying the Raptor, what is that? Raptor hands around the 100?
Hands around the 100.
Hands around the 100. Yep. Oh man, you just shouted out some guys like D-Ice, man.
Yeah.
Hey, elaborate on that whole situation and what the hands around the 100 is all about.
Well, hands around the 100 again is a 501(c)(3) we're non-for-profit. And of course, D-Ice is over the
my man,
sports.
That's my man.
Oh man, me and D-Ice, we're 40-year guys. He's over the sports and recreation, but we also trying to deal with these shorties shooting at each other. We trying to help people that's homeless. We just every life domain you could think of that'll make life better. That's what Hands Around the 100s is in this for the quality of life to get better as we know it. You know what I mean? And we gonna write the narrative this time. So shout out again to Hands Around the 100s, man.
Definitely. Hey man, so in closing, man, we just want to say thank you for having us, man.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing but an honor, man, when we link up with real motherfuckers, man, because you know a lot of these niggas out here Hollywood and got the game and keep the game to themselves.
Right.
I know this is a short interview. We ain't get to a lot of what I really wanted to.
No doubt.
But man, you definitely know we're gonna link up one more time or any other time, and we're gonna get everything to a head.
No doubt, brother.
So man, on that note, thanks for having me, man. Chicago Hood Radio Go TV, Chicago Shugg, my brother J Moss, Rome, aka Rome, Wild 100's Clothing. We gone.
For sure. One. I remember going down to 21st Century Vote, man. We used to go holler at Little Bible now, because niggas was trying to make real moves back then, but some things happened and we ain't gonna really talk about, but cats that was there, they know. And it's just right now, bro, it's each one teach one. That's our problem. We gotta be committed, you know what I mean? And once we stay committed, we gotta be dedicated. Once we be dedicated, we gotta stay loyal. Them CDLs, all right? That's the real CDL. Commitment,
you say we ain't committed. Can you say that again?
Nah, we gotta be CDL. We gotta be committed. We gotta be dedicated. We gotta be loyal. Niggas done forgot the way. And I'm talking to my older niggas. I'm not talking to these 15-year-olds, these 18-year-olds. I'm talking to niggas that's 30 and up, niggas 40 and up, niggas 50 and up. Done lost the way, man. Straight up, CDLs. Not commercial driver's license. Committed, dedicated, and loyalty. That's what it is. I ain't gotta be under a tent, but I'm out here. For me and my people, to show us, man, it's real out here. And I ain't mad at you. If you scared, go to bed. If you're nervous, niggas stay in service. I ain't mad at you. One love, man, straight up.
Chicago Hood Radio, Go TV, love, famo.